Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing a reading on what is next in love. So what you can expect in your love life in the next couple of weeks and months. We have 3 piles. Pile number 1 is rose quartz, pile number 2 is blue agate, and pile number 3 is lapis lazuli. If you struggle to pick a pile, close your eyes and see what stone, color, or number pops up to your mind. And if you are ready, let's start with pile number 1. Welcome, pile number 1. Your stone is rose quartz. And you have got 5 of water reversed. 2 of air reversed, and the Chariot. Yeah, so beautiful end to this spread. So with the 5 of water reversed, okay, so in the upright position, the 5 of water or the 5 of cups in traditional tarot represents like loss and sadness. Yes, some cups have been spilled here, leaving you kind of again crying over spilled milk, not seeing a positive, the positive in a situation. This card is reversed in this spread. So it feels like you have gone through this period of loss and sadness and, like really emotional intensity. I feel like it's some time that you have been in this energy together with the 2 of air reversed, which represents really a feelings of confusion, indecisiveness. So there may be something that you have really felt constricted or undecisive about. It could be, like, should I move on? Should I stay? Should I wait? Maybe you were really confused or unsure about the other person's like motives, intentions. So you have been really in this, in your head. You have been really overthinking a situation and you have been feeling a lot of, strong emotions, as I said, confusion, maybe even anger, resentment, but yeah, feelings of sadness. But as I say, this is coming to an end, and I feel like you are finally coming to a decision in the next couple of weeks. You are making your mind on something, and you are achieving a peace when it comes to a person from your past, when it comes to a situation from your past. Yet there is still a sense of disappointment. However, you will soon find that you have gained far more than you have lost. Yeah? So again, in the next couple of weeks, you will stop kind of dwelling on past failures, on, on failed relationships, and you will be really moving on. Yeah? So the happiness that you have been feeling in the past couple of weeks and months, this was just a transition to something much better. And the Chariot is here to confirm that, because the Chariot is a card of success, of achievement. Yeah, so you will be happy about, what you have achieved. And even though I don't really see you in any type of relationship in the next couple of weeks and months, to me it seems that you will be happily single. And even though that may be something that you may have been struggling with, maybe you really wanted to be in a relationship, maybe that's something that, really means to you a lot. Maybe you are someone who may have some attachment issues and you constantly want to be in a relationship and you struggle to be alone. But here with you, I feel like you are going to be happy. I feel like you also kind of feel fed up with relationships. So it will kind of come naturally as well that you will start enjoying being by yourself. Yeah. So even though there is not a relationship or a person on a horizon, you are still feeling happy and satisfied and, proud of yourself. Yep. So you are with the dreamer here at the top of the deck, you are kind of taking a leap of faith. So even though you don't know what you can expect next, what's going to be happening for you, when you will get into a relationship, or, who is your life partner or whatever, you will still trust that everything is going to work out for you. Yeah, you are kind of surrendering. What else does pile number 1 need to hear? Yeah, we have King of Air here. Interesting. Yeah. This card also talk about seeking professional advice. So you may be choosing to start a therapy or something like that, work on your unresolved issues, learning how to balance your emotions, how to express your emotions. Yeah, and also balancing the feminine and masculine energy. Yeah, so knowing when to apply logic and logical thinking and, calmness, and when to, give into your intuition and emotions. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for some of you, it can mean that there is some type of teacher or a mentor coming into your life who will provide you with valuable advice. Yeah, but also I feel like you are finally embracing your masculine energy, because here I feel like you are someone who gets easily overwhelmed by their emotions. You are somebody who feel emotions very strongly, but here you kind of applying also logic. Yeah, you are learning how to manage your emotions and how to, how to be struggling to express myself. So let's just move on, and maybe it's gonna pop up to my mind. Let's use another deck. I feel drawn to this deck, so let's see. Let's get you some more cards. We have Cat. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your overdependency on others. Exactly. Yeah, this is time to be on your own for some time, to learn how to be independent, to know and learn how to kind of rely on yourself emotionally. Yeah. Learning how to meet your needs, how to meet your emotional needs, but also other needs, because I feel like you may be very over dependent on others for that. Yeah, maybe you are looking to a relationship as a salvation, like something that will kind of ease your tension or ease your stress, fill your needs. Yeah, so you really need to learn how to be on your own, and this is what your next month is going to look like. But as I was saying, there is a sense of being in peace with that. Yeah, and even appreciating your singleness. Yeah, we have, you are too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. Yeah, again, until now you have been too enmeshed in this drama or in the situation, in what has happened, or even with a person. Maybe you have struggled to let someone go. Yeah, but again, this is changing. I really advise you to do some research and Google anxious attachment style, codependency, and love addiction. You will really find what you need right now, what is going to help you. But definitely with the King of Air, I advise therapy. Yeah, getting some professional advice on your way of being and living, because I feel like it's really, taking a toll on you and your relationships. Octopus practice, say, space shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerism. Honestly, I don't know what that means. I'm going to be just moving on. We have unicorn. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Yeah, and I have been learning that in the last couple of weeks. I have been learning about play therapy, and it is such an amazing way. Creativity, drawing, or painting can really help you to release emotions in a healthy way. Yeah. And I feel like that's something you need, because you, as I said, need to learn emotional regulation. And in your case, you may be too relying on others, to kind of regulate your emotions. You need closeness, you need, other people, or, a presence of someone in order to feel okay. But here the unicorn is suggesting that kind of indulging in some creative expression can really help you to channel that energies and those emotions in healthy ways. So really reflect on what artistic expression are you feeling drawn to, and find some time for doing that. Let's get one additional card here. You have Camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. So trust that you have these inner resources. Even though, like the thought of being single and going on your own and learning independence can kind of sound scary, trust that you have these inner resources. You just have to tap into them. And as I was saying, creativity and learning new ways of being can help you with that. Yeah. And let's use this deck now. So let's get you some additional messages. So what else does pile number 1 need to know? What's their love life going to look like? You have confidence. Yeah, confidence is something that you are lacking. You can ask Archangel Michael to help you gain some confidence, to stand up for yourself, to develop some healthy self-esteem. Yeah, and I feel like it's really kind of related to that over dependency on others. Yeah, so maybe also working on your confidence. Yeah, child. Exactly. There is some work required around your inner child. So, really, you need to kind of travel back there in time and to really explore and look deeper at, where this overdependency on others stems from. Yeah, maybe you have felt like you can't really depend on your parent to be there for you physically and emotionally. And that's why you over rely on others. Yeah, you constantly have to be surrounded by others or with someone, because I feel like maybe that's something that you were lacking as a child. And maybe even though your parents or your parent was present physically, maybe they kind of couldn't attune to your needs. Yeah, and you have practice makes perfect. Yeah, so what you need is to start practicing a new way of being. Yeah, and that could mean like filling up your schedule by activities that bring you joy and that you do for yourself alone. Yeah, there is a lot of things that you still have to look deeper at. Yeah, you need to dig deeper and really explore where does the issues that you are experiencing in your love life stem from. Yeah, and that will help you achieve peace. So, pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe if you would like to receive more videos like this. So thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best. Welcome, pile number 2. Your stone is blue agate. And you have got a Knight of Fire, the Wheel, and the Moon. So, pile number 2 with the Knight of Fire, I see some action here. Yeah, there is a sudden event that needs immediate attention, and you have it twice here. You have a situation suddenly moves forward. Yeah, so as you can see on the illustration, the Knight of Fire represents someone charging or someone, coming towards you. The Knight of Fire often represents a traveler, someone coming from afar. Yeah, so from a far land, from another country. It feels like this is someone in their 30s. They may have like an athletic, strong body. Also, they may have gone through some, challenges in their life. This is someone who really kind of grew from their experiences, who matured from their experiences. Yeah, I feel like this is someone very passionate, again, someone very adventurous, someone who isn't afraid to take like a brave, courageous step if they feel like that's something that they need to do. The Wheel, very positive card in tarot. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So after a period of stagnation, when it comes to your love life or a certain situation, person, the Wheel of Fortune starts to spin again, and it brings a positive change. Yeah, it brings good fortune. This is a really very positive card of thing moving in the right direction and happy news coming to you. Yeah, a very positive changes. The Moon, the Moon really represent your subconscious mind, your subconscious fears, insecurities. Yes, so this event here, this sudden situation may stir up some subconscious fear that may have not been processed yet, or maybe even though you really worked hard on healing them and processing them, they still may show up when this situation happen, and that's really just natural, that's normal. Yeah, we are never fully healed. Yeah, there is still some an additional layer that needs to be kind of worked through and healed and released. At the moment, there may be events behind the scenes that you are still unaware of. So this is something that you are not anticipating, or you are anticipating something different, or yeah. So I feel like there is really a big element of surprise, things happening an unexpected time or with unexpected person, or whatever. Yeah, also I feel like you are kind of tapping into your intuition. You are more intuitive. At this moment of time, there may be some important psychic insights and messages that you are receiving. So make sure that you are grounded, but also receptive. Yeah, so you need to quiet your mind, you need to spend time in silence to be able to make sense of that, what is trying to get to you. Let's get some additional cards. Again, we have a dreamer, again, a traveler. Oh, so yeah, a traveler from a far land. Or it could also be like not a traveler from a far land, but from a long time ago, like someone who you have met long time ago, and then you didn't see each other for a good amount of time. You have Six of Earth, and this card talks about balance. Yeah, so when things start to kind of happening for you, make sure that you stay balanced. Yeah, make sure that you allow yourself to receive. You are an overgiver. You were always the giver in relationships. So when things start working out for you in your love life, make sure that you have this balance between giving and receiving. Also between the time you spend with your lover and the time you spend on your own, the balance between the time and energy you invest in your career and in your love life. So really achieving balance in your life and maintaining balance even when you are in love is very important. Yeah, I feel like it's important for you to kind of start on a good note, yeah, rather than falling into some, imbalances or overgiving. Yeah, I feel drawn to this deck. So what else does pile number 2 need to hear? We have rebirth, and I love how it falls under this Knight of Fire, because I feel like it is not only you, but also that person, that Knight of Fire, that person from your past or from faraway land, it is someone who has gone through a rebirth. Yeah, this is someone who really changed and grew and learned from their experiences. Yeah, they are like that lion here. Yeah. Oh, we have projections. Yeah, interesting card. And this card really talks about, that kind of projections when, you kind of, the other person can really steer, those fears there. Yeah. But these may be just projections, you kind of learned something in your past, in your childhood, about men or about women, and you kind of straight away project these, learned beliefs to this new person. Maybe you can kind of believe that, all men cheat, or, all men are kind of emotionally cold and distant. But also you can project to another person something that is unresolved in you, something that you kind of don't like about yourself. You may kind of see this in the other person and even blame them for that. So make sure that you are aware of these projections when you are in a new relationships. In a new relationship. We have stress. So make sure that you put your stresses away. You may be working hard. You may have been working hard lately, and it's time to kind of stop juggling all these, balls there. Because sooner or later, one of them will pop, you will fall. So if you want love, make sure that you have energy and time for love. Yeah. New vision, interesting. Trust the visions that you are receiving. I feel like you are being kind of pushed in a certain direction. Don't resist it. Go with the flow. I even feel like there is someone watching and listening who has been single for a long time. And I feel like you have got too comfortable with that when you kind of imagine, being in a new relationships, it feels like, unnecessary stress, unnecessary issues. So kind of again the balance come into picture. Yeah, balance in life with, being on your own, being with other people, being reliant on other people. On the other hand, not being overly over reliant on others. So I feel like a new relationship will really teach you a lot. Yeah, you will really teach. You will really learn a lot about balance. Yeah, and you have innocence here. Yeah, and this card kind of encourages you to be like that, small innocent child. Put away any bias that you may have, any prejudices, any assumptions about other people. Like put your mind away and really be with the other person. I also like the card ordinariness here. Yeah, sometimes we may really dream of or strive for extraordinary things. Even when it comes to love, we can have all these, like movie type or movie like fantasies about what life is. But this card really talks about appreciating the small things, the ordinariness of life and of relationship and of relating to others. Yeah, totality, being fully present. Yeah, giving yourself fully to another person. Yeah, a lot of possibilities are there on horizon for you. I feel like something is coming to an completion. Yeah. Let's look at the love romance angels cards. So what these romance angels card want you to know: to trust. Yeah, trust universe, trust also the other person. Yeah. And I feel like that's what you and the other person had to learn as well, to trust in love. Yeah. Because I feel like the issues that may have arisen between you two in the past were because you couldn't trust each other, and you couldn't trust each other because you both had some issues from your childhood. Yeah. You have learned that love is risky. You have learned to be afraid of heartbreak. Yeah, you have learned how to be afraid of isolation or overdependence or dependence on others. So there must have been a rebirth. Yeah, rebirth when it comes to trust. Yeah. Yeah, religious factors. Yeah, again, sometimes we can get too rigid in our minds, too rigid, what we perceive as good and bad, what we perceive as right or wrong. And this card really talks about opening your mind. Maybe you and the other person have like different religious beliefs. Yeah, maybe you two come from very different backgrounds. Yeah, and you kind of had to overcome these, but also to learn that you deserve love, that you are lovable, something that you have been doubting all of your life. So know that you deserve love. Yeah. Again, those subconscious fears that may be appearing and arising when you get together with someone is that you may, these fears of not being lovable or not deserving love may kind of surface. And you will have to deal with that. Yeah, hold on. And we have chemistry. Yeah, so there is a strong magnetic attraction between you and another person. Yeah, it feels like, you have met this person in your past life or something like that. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So there is a honeymoon phase coming to your life. So you will go through this honeymoon phase with someone. For others, it may be a honeymoon following a wedding. Heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah. So you really have to have deep conversation with someone, with the other person. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. If it was, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you would like to support me and receive more readings like this. So I wish you all the best and thank you for watching. Welcome pile number 3. Your stone is a lapis lazuli. And your cards are ego reversed, page of air, and 10 of earth. So pile number 1, I see a lot of ego issues here, but I see overcoming some issues related to ego. So with you, I feel like maybe you have been struggling to forgive someone from your past. Yeah, you have been struggling to let go of some deep emotions. It could be anger. You may even not know that you are still holding on to anger towards someone, resentment, even sadness. Maybe there was something that you still had to process. And this card talks about the way for you to forgive and to really let go of a person or of a situation or a strong emotion is to kind of reflect on your ego. Yeah, are you acting from your ego? Are you taking some things like too personally? Yeah, because sometimes it's our own self-importance that may be a greatest obstacles in, forgiving others. Yeah, with the page of air, I feel like you are choosing to communicate with someone. You are contacting someone in order to ask for forgiveness or to forgive someone. Yeah, maybe you don't feel like you have to communicate with someone in order to forgive them. I feel like it would be beneficial to do so. Yeah. Also, this is kind of warning to really work through that ego first before you contact the other person, because the truth that you want to say may be delivered without tact, and that usually happens if we still hold that resentment, and it can kind of show up in that communication or conversation with the other person. When it comes to your future, because the third card represents kind of a future, I see a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So, the communication, the brave step that you will be taking here, and I feel like in the next couple of weeks, and I even, for some of you, I hear that's going to be sooner or quicker that you would thought. The situation or that communication may lead to an improvement in that relationship, or it can help you to finally close the door to your past and to move on and to open up to a future with someone else. But indeed, definitely there is a happy outcome, happy future when it comes to your love life, and you are going to have more children. Yeah. 3 children or 2 for some. 2 or 3 children. Yeah. Either you already have one and you are gonna have 2 more, or you will have 2 children if you have none yet. Let's get you an additional card here. So really, overcome that pride, yeah? Because pride is the greatest obstacle to forgiveness. Yeah, put that pride away. Show your vulnerability. Maybe you are someone who likes to put this mask on, pretending to be, independent and strong and kind of not needing anyone and being able to do it all on your own. But it's time to, be vulnerable. Yeah. Celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. The need to have more fun. Okay, so guys, again, for those of you who have children on their mind, don't worry. You will have children, or you will have more children. You don't have to worry about that. If you are worrying about the wedding, there will be wedding. So no worries about that. The card also talk about the need to have more fun. So are you having fun in your life? And when I say fun, I don't mean, going crazy, getting out and, drinking to unconsciousness, or, it's about different type of fun. I feel like it is time to go somewhere with your friends, do something with your friends, do something rather adventurous, or really like a self-care treatments. Yeah. I was reaching for this deck, and the first card on top of the deck is observe your conversations. Yeah, we have been talking about conversations here. Observe the conversation you engage in today. Are they productive or mean-spirited? Are they filled with gossip or stimulating information? With you, pile number 3, I feel like, observe how you communicate with others, because with you I feel like resentment and anger is often getting in way. Yeah, there is you need to again forgive someone, but also act more with compassion and understanding that not everyone is on the same level and page as you are. There are people who are still struggling and who are not making any progress, and it may be irritating you, but try to look with compassion and understanding for their struggles. Yeah, and let that kind of show in your communications, rather than being accusing, blaming, judging. Oops, that was quick. Identify change. So what you could change in your life in your life right now? What could you do to be more loving, more compassionate? Do you need some compassion and forgiveness for yourself first? Yeah. Or what could you change in order to have more balanced relationships with others? Or how could you change that communication patterns that you have with others in order to achieve this change in your love life that is trying to, appear? Anyway, what do you need to do? And what I was saying there, you need to reach out to someone from your past. Yeah, this is what I feel like you will be doing very soon. And this is your key, to the bright future. Yeah, you need to, kind of go through this. And there is, there may be different reasons why you have to go through this, stage, or through this action, through, why you have to contact someone. Again, reflect on pride and ego. Crazy. Acknowledge that negative pride causes more harm and suffering to relationship and to your overall life that can be measured. Notice where you are losing power because of false pride, and recognize that it's poison to your spirit and thus to your healing. Your goal is to reflect on matters of pride and ego, and you have noticed the special person. Yeah, so like your guides or the universe or destiny is providing you with people who can help you, to get or to overcome that ego and that pride. So notice that special person, because they have been put on your path for a reason. Yeah, in order to help you. Yeah, and also forgive yourself again. You also need to forgive yourself, and that will help you to forgive others. Identify one area of your own life when you are angry at yourself, or where you have yet to forgive something you have done. Healing requires forgiving oneself as well as others. Yeah. Very interesting reading. Yeah. Very. I feel drawn to this deck. So what else you need to know? Gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So again, it all kind of relates, forgiving yourself, being gentle and compassionate with yourself, but also with others, being gentle with others. Yeah. You have clairaudience. You may be you may be receiving like messages through other people, through what other people say, through what you hear other people talking about. So be observant. You are overcoming obstacles and difficulties. You are going to be overcoming difficulties and obstacles that were in the way previously. Yeah, there is a great prosperity coming to your life as well, in all areas of your life. Like it all seems to be working out for you. It's like a reward also for the hard work that you are doing on yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, we have relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Beautiful card. So, yeah, there is a harmony in relationships on the horizon. Yeah. Heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, exactly. That's what you need. You need to, open yourself up, talk from your heart, really, be authentic, be honest, be vulnerable, be courageous, be gentle, compassionate, kind. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So open your heart. I feel like you are guarding your heart, you are protecting your heart. You have experienced heartbreak, but that doesn't have to repeat. And finances and career. If you have been worrying about your finances and career, if you have been working too much, it's time to work less and focus on money and career less, so you can also invest time and energy in your love life and in the relationship area of your life. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe if you would like to support me and if you would like to receive more readings like this. So thank you for watching and bye.